Hey guys, Pretzelman945 here. Welcome back to another video. Um, in today's video, I'm going to be giving a first impressions video of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I am nowhere close to being able to make a review on it yet because I have barely even started the game by standards. I do not know how many hours I am into it, maybe like 15 to 20, but I honestly don't know, and I have so much more of that game to play. But I kind of just wanted to, give a first impressions video because I have played a decent amount of it already. This game is fantastic. Like, basically 9 out of 10 game. Maybe it'd be 10 out of 10 once I play it more. But, it fixes every single problem I have with Breath of the Wild, and even the things that I liked about Breath of the Wild, it does it better. Like, so much better than I could have ever imagined. Uh, um, so to start, the combat. Um, if anyone has seen my video of games I couldn't get into, you know the reason I did not like Breath of the Wild's combat is because I found it too difficult, too hard to memorize. I thought it was stiff, and I didn't like the weapons breaking system that much. I thought that it was too easy to break weapons. However, the fuse mechanic completely changes that. It completely changes it because it allows you to fuse weapons together. But this is not the only extent it can be useful. You can also fuse items to your shield. You can fuse items and weapons together, not just weapons and weapons. And you can make stronger weapons out of fused materials. And you can also fuse things to your bow to power up the shot or make a shot have different effects, which I think is just so incredibly interesting. Um, and I really love the way that it works. Um, because it just makes the combat so much more entertaining because there's a lot more creative possibilities with the way the combat system works. Um, the second thing is I like the new runes. Well, I really like Old Japan. I'm gonna get to recall it and ascend in a little bit. But when I talk about the exploration part of it, but I feel like there is a lot of there's so many crazy things you can do with Ultra Hand. Ultra Hand is broken and I love it because it's basically like magnesis, but if you use more than just metal, because it feels like more useful and more organic. Uh, and I love I love the idea of being able to like fuse different things together. And it's basically just like a sandbox because you can use whatever materials are given to you and you can just make a bunch of different things like contraptions to solve problems. You can make like giant bridges. um it's literally like a basically a sandbox tool, and it's so incredibly entertaining, at least when compared to the runes of last game, which didn't allow for nearly as much creativity in how it worked. And I think also a big part of that is I think Zonai capsules are such a genius addition to the game because they allow for so many more interesting ways you could potentially get around, and also there being so many different kinds also just makes it completely like crazy to try and figure out. Um, Uh, I also really enjoy the sorry, for a second. Um, so moving on. The exploration, which kind of like transitions from the zone caps in that the way that you move is also like a lot more improved. But I also think that the usage of the exploration is so much better in this game because, um, for one, the shrines are a lot easier to find, like noticeably easier to find and easier to spot. Uh, and there is just a lot more to do. I have not gone to the depths yet because, to be honest, I'm kind of scared and I don't think I'm leveled up enough yet. However, have explored a fair few of the Sky Islands, and I think that the Sky Islands are a really entertaining way to find things. And I also really like the way the side quests work. I think they're way more entertaining than Breath of the Wild side quests because they feel more meaningful. And I also think that the normal caves, not like the depths itself, but like the normal caves that you can go into to find stuff are also really interesting because they're often quite different and they never really feel samey necessarily. Uh, so I really appreciate that detail. And then there's also just a lot more things to do when you're running around. Uh, and it's just like packed with so many more things, which makes it so much more fun. Uh, I haven't really done the main story yet, so I can't really comment on whether it's better than Breath of the Wild or not, because I barely even got to that point in the story in Breath of the Wild. And I've just been exploring things right now in Tears of the Kingdom, so um, I think that's probably where I'm going to leave it for now. But yeah, it's incredible. That is the only way I can put it because it fixed and improved upon. It is literally like Breath of the Wild, but the ultimate version of it, and it's just the better game in all aspects I could possibly think of, down to the littlest detail. Here's a game that's probably done it better. Um, so yeah, I love it, and I'm going to keep playing it for a very long time. I don't know when or if I will ever make a review on it, but for now, I'm just going to enjoy it. And I thought I wanted to record this first impressions video about it because I just really am loving the game that much, and it's like the only video game I'm playing in the midst of watching anime. Well, that's going to do it for this impression video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.